Good evening. I got something a little special to show off tonight. This is a mid 1930s, probably I think the last year they made it was in 36 actually. RCA R-93-S. This over here is what's commonly found. This is the R-93. This is the electric version that you got to spin the turntable when you turn it on right here. This is your on and off and volume control. Anyhow, this is the wind-up version, which is very rare. What makes it rare, by the way, so I don't forget, the crank is stored right up in here in this discussion hole. This is the lid right here, which you set it on top of the lid, so when you do crank it, you have some clearance. It's kind of quirky, but anyways, this has a wind-up motor with electric magnetic pickup, horseshoe magnetic pickup. The R-93, this was probably used with the battery set tube radios that RCA made in the 30s. This would have been used on, of course you have electricity on the AC sets like the T5. I think I have a consult model showing off, but I read one of these on one of my other videos. I have electrically restored this one, and this is a late one here. So this has a 10-inch turntable. This has a 7-inch turntable. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. We're going to hear it. I have the amplifier on the old Cape Art here. And we're going to listen to Sam the Accordion Man. Alrighty. It runs really well, actually.
He just plays cards and make you feel grand. They call him Sam, the old accordion man. His stringy chords remind you of them, and their real chords are chords to Dixieland. In the evening, by the moonlight, when the sun goes down, all the lovers, Dixie lovers, love to hang around. He plays those chords like nobody can. They call him Sam, the old accordion man.
Anyhow, there you go. It has telephone pickups here in the back. That's where the amplifier hooks on to use those early telephone pins or speaker pins. In the same way with the regular R-93, it has the hookups here in the back, right in here. You probably can't see them. Anyhow, I put hinges on mine. I'm going to cut out a little place here where I can just use it as the lid on there. It kind of makes it a little fun. They made an earlier arm. I don't have one, but it looked like a little paw. It was really cool. But these are the later ones, which have better tracking. The tracking actually, goes across really nice on these. Kind of set it in, set there. I don't know if you can. My phone camera is not very good, but anyhow, I think it's a pretty unusual record too. So here's what the reproducer looks like. What they are is these heads are 20,000 impedance ohms, which measured out in DC is 400 DC ohm, number 31 wire. It's like horsehair. Here's what the coil looks like. So the trick here, or the situation, is this coil gets open just due to age, erosion, the glue that he used. Something causes the copper to corrode. And they made variations, like here's the back of one head where this adjustment here is there. Then they changed the design. I was going to take kind of apart and show you. See the adjusters right there on some of them too. This little rubber piece in the front's a little different. That one there is fastened like this. So there are different types of heads, and these little boards like to break. This is the damper board. Let me see here. There we go. See, there's the dampening gasket still in that one. I would sure love to find somebody that can rewind these coils. I have a lot of these pickups that can use a coil like that, but it's got to be DC ohm, 400 DC ohm, right around there, number 31 magnet wire. Anyhow, all of these are stamped on the back. I don't know if you can see this one here. Maybe I can zoom in. There it is right there, 20,000 impedance ohms. And the magnetism. The magnets shouldn't be very strong. They don't need a very strong magnet. It really works good. It puts out pretty nice. But anyhow, that is the R-93-S. Now, they made one more of these. It was the automatic changer, which was found in radios and them by themselves. I believe that's the R-97. There's one of those that I know of on YouTube. The guy don't have it described right, but I'll try to put a link to his situation, his video, on my YouTube somehow. As I amateur in this, I'm kind of learning. I will be getting a better camera like I used to have. The phone stuff is just cheap, and this cheap phone don't do a very good job. Anyhow, thanks very much.